Welcome to Red CentreNATS 7. This is the wrap show. We're going to show you through what happened over the whole event. Strap yourself in. This is going to be a mad ride. So Wednesday and Thursday is a day when loads of people turn up to the event, get their car scrutineered and checked. Thursday is also a day for cruising, and it's also the night for the Aces and Eights cruise. Let's check out Summer Thursday.
The vibe in town is awesome. We kicked off with Scrutineering last night, had a couple of hundred cars come through, smooth as silk. Seeing the cars getting around town today, even a couple on the permits and that, it's just fantastic. Everyone's really pumped. The Red CentreNATS is a really special and different kind of event. Probably the first thing is that heavily modified cars can get a permit here at Scrutineering to legally drive on the roads, and there are special cruise routes that are set up, so you see blown cars, you know, beasts with big blocks hanging out the front of them and all that, just getting around town, going through the maccas drive-through, all that sort of thing. So that's pretty special. I think also the way that the event is spread out over a couple of different venues, it means cars are moving around all the time. So you get that life inside and outside of the venues. And just the journey. People spend a lot of time, and it's a big trip to get here. Like, most of the entrants are coming from 1,000 kilometres plus, and some are coming from up 2,500 k's away to get here. So you're not going to come all that way and not have a good time. So it's those things that make the Red CentreNATS really awesome and a very unique event.
This will be our third time. The street cruising, the crowd, everything about it, the burnouts, just the vibe. This place is awesome. The weather, just the people, it's just awesome. The VK is a powerhouse engine built motor, 1,000 horsepower blower methanol, small block Chev, all the goodies in it, all the fruit, built to go.
My name's Luke, I'm a local Alice Springs and 5th year with the event. So that one's a HX Premier 1977, yeah, royal plumbing colour, pearl white roof and 253 V8 that, yeah, you got to have something under the bonnet, so I've got that.
My name's Derek Colson, I'm from Adelaide, South Australia. Got a HQ with LS. Old man came up here last year and I thought I'd come up and give it a shot this year. It's just a stock LS one with a turbo 400 behind it. Nothing special, it's about 5 years old but it still goes strong.
I'm Sean Ingermuller, I'm from the States, and this is my ARCA. Well, I work here in Alice, so I figured, you know, I'd bring out my truck and show it off a bit. It's a 95 ARCA LT, 6-liter Cummins. It doesn't make a whole lot of horsepower, but a lot of torque, and gets me around where I want to go. Quintessential Aussie Outback vehicle.
So we got the Tesla, one of the original ones back from 2014, so it's actually 7 years old now. We're going to put it down the track as well, just see how it goes. I've actually got 2 of these cars in this year, and yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Eddie Furlan's my name, from Darwin. Car fun. This is a 6th NATS I didn't come last year, but I thought I'd better come this year, support the local event. It's a 1930 Model A Ford Coupe, all steel body, chopped and channeled, yeah, original paint so people can touch it and it's not really fussed.
Aces and Eights, it's a club I started probably nearly 20 years ago. It's been an official club for about 13 years now. We've got probably 150 odd members. This is our Thursday night cruise, so we try and do this every year for the Nats. There's never been anything planned for the Thursday, so it just gets the entrants out just to have a bit of a drive in their cars and have a feed, a meet and greet. It's just a bit of a welcome to Alice for us. We hand out a couple of little trophies like a number plate and things like that, usually someone interstate, just to say thanks and for coming along and welcome to Alice, and yeah, we love it. I love the heavy hitters drags that'll be on tomorrow night. So we're going to go out and try and have a look at that. The show and shine, have a look at some good cars, compete with some elite cars. It's really nice just to see cars of that calibre coming here. It's a long way from the coast where they're normally always sort of seen. So fantastic to get them here.
Of course, Friday is the first official day of Red CentreNATS 7. And what do we know? It rained. Heaps of cars come through scrutineering, plus our elite show cars set up in the hall. The maccas run at 11 AM on Friday was definitely cool, but the Burnout Masters qualifying in the Arvo is definitely the showpiece of Friday.
To be in Alice Springs in September. Who would have thought rain in the desert, but it's still going to be awesome, and can't wait to see what happens over the weekend.
Red CentreNATS is truly unique. Like, there are car festivals and areas to try and show off people's cars right across the country, don't get me wrong. The fact that at Red CentreNATS you get to drive what is traditionally an unregistered car throughout the streets of Alice Springs for 5 days is a testament to the event. Big thanks to obviously Northern Territory Government for allowing us to doing that. In addition, what better place to kind of spend a couple of days than right in the heart of Australia, doing what people love. They're coming, like I said, right from all corners of the country to come and show off what they do. Everything from burnouts, drags, grass driving, show and shine, the works. So look, it's one not to be missed, and if you've got a couple of days to hang around, go and see some of the desert. It's literally some of the most beautiful part of the country. Yeah, look, it really is an important announcement. Us at Northern Territory Major Events are really humbled and proud to partner with CentreNATS for another 4 years. Events like this in particular drive a significant economic outcome for the town of Alice. We try to push events that drive conversion, get people from all across the country to come and see how beautiful the Northern Territory is, get them to stay for a couple of days and do some skids, as we say. So look, it's really important to have events like this on the calendar, and thanks to CentreNATS for coming on board with us for another 4 years. No, look, we've seen plenty of people show up from right around the country, which is great. Talking to people last night, coming through town, really enjoying themselves. I'm seeing restaurants full, hotels full. What we want to do is fill this place up year in, year out. I guess the biggest announcement today is 4 more years. So look, we're ready to go again. Red CentreNATS 7 is ready to go. Can't wait to be a part of it. I've never been in a burnout car. I've got no interest to be in a burnout car, to be honest. I love watching them, I love seeing them, I love the different colours of smoke they do. Not for me, mate.
From Brisbane. Come back for a go. Yeah, I was here last year, so I come back again this year with the penalty. Yeah, I didn't expect it at all. This was going to be here. I didn't get it finished in time, so yeah, I bought the sedan, and yeah, I thought I'd bring this back this year, so it's finished now. So yeah, been a long journey. I don't know what to say. I could say a lot, but it's been painful, but it's done, and I'm happy I'm finished it now. So yeah, it needs to be driven. I've only probably done 100 Ks in it since I finished it, so probably I've done more Ks today than I've done in the last 4 months that it's been finished, so yeah.
My name's Paul Butler, PB Automotive, from Redcliffe, the north side of Brisbane, and yeah, I built this car for Billy Sheldon. It's a VL Commodore. It was my car originally. I bought the car out of Longridge. A nice, dry, rust-free body. And a bit over a year ago now, Billy decided that he wanted to do a bit of racing, so we built this car with an LS platform, turbo, Power Glide 9-inch, and yeah, that's what we've been doing ever since. So driving it and racing it.
frozen Coke, 20 bucks in fuel for a $1 drink, but that's what we do it for. Every time we come past, swing in, grab some food, a drink. Yeah, as many times as you can.
Was my first supercharged maccas run. So rain has held off, so we're super glad we could make it. We've got our frozen Coke parked up, ready to do it all again.
Nice.
Adelaide 67 Camaro, it's twin turbo big block, 1500 horsepower. Going to give the skid a go, see how we go.
I'm Jeremy, man. I'm from Alice Springs, originally from Victoria. Go out here, pop as many tyres as we possibly can, obviously. It's a VX Commodore. We pinched the motor out of a VX Calais that I once upon a time owned. LS the well, mate, all the way. Barras can go home.
My name's Colin Walters, I'm from Darwin. Been here for the last 6 years. The enjoyment of coming and having fun with the boys. Basic LS1 tunnel rammed E85. I don't think I've ever had a plan, just point and shoot and cross my fingers and hope I drive off straight.
Perfect.
I'm Craig Hawke from Port Lincoln, driving a Jimmy, 5.7 litre. LS1, pretty basic really. I've always liked Suzuki's. So it's a bit of a custom chassis and that, so yeah, don't hit the walls, just going hard and send it.
I'm Barnsley, I'm from Adelaide. I've got an LS1 in the VR Calais, fresh shell. I hit it in the wall last year, so hoping I can stay off the wall this time. That's my only plan, get the tyres off, stay off the wall, and I'm a happy man.
Saturday at Red CentreNATS means Blatherskite Park opens up. We've got the great Northern 4-wheel drive course, grass driving, RC cars, the Shannon's Show and Shine, and more. 3 p.m. at Blatherskite Park, the street parade starts to form up. Then at 5 p.m, all the cars do a lap through town. That is a sight to behold. Then on Saturday night, the heavy hitter drag racing. Let's take a look at Saturday now.
Forward to doing the street parade this afternoon. It's always a lot of fun and there's a great crowd getting to wave to everybody. It's exciting.
So I'm Michael, I'm the president of the Alice Springs Remote Control Car Club. We are running our first NT titles in over a decade. So we've got guys here from Western Australia, South Australia, Northern Territory racing for NT 1, 2 and 3. We're racing gas scale 1/8 buggy, electrics 1/8 scale buggy and gas 1/8 buggy this weekend. Fortunately we lost about half our field because of COVID, but we're battling through, having a good weekend, and that's about it.
Hi, my name's Steve. We're at the Great Northern 4-wheel drive track and trailer reversing challenge for Red CentreNATS 07. We developed this course 5 years ago, and we've been slowly adding to it as we go and creating the obstacles that you see before you.
Been every year. This is the first time entering. What's not to love? Absolutely everything. Just a great event. Everyone gets out, has a good time. It's something you've got to get involved in. I'm going to give it a go through the mud and see what that does.
My GQ Patrol, rough and tough, but she goes alright. 2-wheel drive, give it my best. The worst can happen, I'll just chuck it in full, but I reckon it'll be alright, be a bit of fun.
It's going to be great fun. Get out there and get amongst it and let the crowd see what we've got and hear it. Mad, mad, mad.
name's Brian Smith. I'm from Darwin. I've come down to racing 8-second heavy hitters. The 70 model Escort. It's got a supercharged 14 Fontana Ford motor in it, and yeah, I've been racing it for about 28 years. 177 mile an hour. Came last year and I loved it, and I'll just keep coming now for a while, I reckon. So yeah, it's a great event. So good for the town and good for the sport. So yeah.
Yeah, my name's Andrew Sutton, Alice Springs. Driving a 68 Camaro with a blown big block 7. We've had so far, we've been 8-1 at 165 mile an hour. We'll just try and sneak up and run a 790 with the game. Look, make sure you put it on your bucket list, at least do it once. And once you've done it once, you'll get hooked on it and you'll keep coming back, like everybody else does.
G'day, Rick Shelton, driving an LJ Tirana, a 582 big block chef. Full of 9 seconds so far, we've only had one run, and hopefully we can improve on that as the day goes on. It's our second time here, we're locals here, so it's a great time. Excellent. Yeah, should be good, yep. Fireworks will be great, they're always good to see. And prize money, that'll be a bonus too, more beer.
Greg Damiani, I'm from Gorooba in South Australia. Pretty good. So today they did a couple of test passes and the track started off a little bit skatey but got better as the day went on, and tonight was perfect for me anyway. The car was working well. So in the final we had Graham Horner, who's got a lot more power than me but can't always get it down, so we got out in front, and my car's been pretty consistent, running 8-1s all day. That one there, I knew he would be coming fast, so I ran it close to the back door and just braked a little bit at the end and went 8.06, so we were on the money, and yeah, he wasn't far behind, so it was a good race. Yeah, awesome. It's our third one, the Red CentreNATS big hitters, and we won the first one, and not last year, and then won this one, so we won 2 out of 3, which is pretty happy with.
Todd Knight from Darwin, Humpty Duke. Well, we started off, the weather sort of caught us off guard a little bit, so track a little bit tricky to get a handle on. Always did a good job to sort of tune the car down a little bit so we could get from A to B. But yeah, no, it's good.
The better of the reaction times and makes himself $10,000 richer. Toddy Knight wins the 7-second class with a 7:25.
Sunday, the last day of Red CentreNATS. The day starts with the Thunder Run kicking off in the morning. Then after that is the road to Red CentreNATS Grand Champ. This year, the 10 contenders for Grand Champion were hard to split, as were moving on to the Burnout Masters Finals. Then after that was the awards ceremony and the podium party. Let's check that out now.
Riding these roads has been awesome. Awesome scenery, awesome people, cool stuff to see, nice things to do. So yeah, it's been a good experience.
So the Grand Champion Awards are a whole bunch of scoring to do with either how they're scoring in the categories within judging, and then it goes to the Grand Champ, so that's obviously going to go down the drag strip and there'll be a run down there, and then we go do the Motorcana, and then through there, a couple of shots at Lassiter's, and then we come back to the grass events, and then after everyone's finishing dirtying all their pride and joys, and that's when we go back and calculate all the scores, and you'll have people's choice, and all that will also include into the scoring. And then, so no one really knows the Grand Champion until that final moment when everything's finally calculated. So the driving events for Grand Champion is very important, where it literally could come down to how well someone drives those events, which is the most exciting. That's why everyone does the follow around. But that literally has changed so many 1 to 2 pointers and chuck someone in front of someone, even if it's the most elite car in the world. You drive something so well. Take the green panel van for us, Kevy. He is awesome, and he always just punches us out with driving skill, and that's against all the elite show cars. He just does amazing. So driving is everything. So this weekend, the ones to watch would definitely be, we've got Billy in the VL, the red VL, the candy one. Charlie Harley's got the 57 Chevy out here, the coupe, that's stunning. And then obviously you've got those sneaky ones like Kev, the green panel van, and those little Tiranas that we've got going out in there, the LC and the LJ. Those boys can really drive those cars, so they are probably the ones to watch, even though you're watching the flashy ones at the same time. Definitely one to watch. So at the moment, through our scoring system at the moment with all the categories we've got going on, there are a couple of cars that are pretty close, so it is going to come down to those driving events to see what's going to happen and what we can provide and what it's going to come out like. But yeah, trust me, it's going to be one to follow for the Sunday event.
Three, two, one.
What do you want us to do? Are we doing
No, Red CentreNATS.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Yeah, I feel pretty good. No worries at all. Got some nice wind, so hopefully it blows the smoke and we'll see where I'm going. Shouldn't probably come in fast, but I probably will. Yeah, get it over with. Yeah, weekend's been wicked, man. Had a great time. Always have a great time here. Good show. Oh, mate, you want to go to a good show, use your car properly on the road, cruises, the whole lot. definitely come here. Definitely come here.
Don't know, good win today, so we should be able to move pretty quick today, actually, I think. So you usually just make it up as you go when you hit the pad, hit the throttle, and see where we end up. But yeah, a little bit of a game plan, but anyway, no wall touch, good clean run, go and have some fun, that's the main part. Yeah, always fun, good casual. We have skids Friday and Sunday, which Saturday freezes up. We can go around and have a look at all the other events, Bladdersloe Park. Come out here last night for big hitters, have a good relax, have a couple of ales and chill out, and then into it again today.
Weekend's been killer. Been up here doing street cruising, drags. What else have I done? Street parade and just general driving around the streets. It's a wicked weekend. A bit nervous, but I hopefully should be all right. I'm happy to drive on the trailer. Like that's the best thing about it. If you win, you win. You lose, you lose. I'm happy either way.
Get on your feet as well. Get off that
So tonight, I'd like to welcome you all to around the country in Bandra.
This has been the biggest Red CentreNATS we've ever had.
Red CentreNATS Grand Champion.
Thanks so much. Thanks, mate.
The Northern Territory Government is proud that we've committed to the Red CentreNATS in Alice Springs for 4 more years. Red CentreNATS is the ultimate festival of wheels and draws thousands of people to the heart of Central Australia. This brings huge economic benefit to Alice Springs. The event is unlike any other, where you can legally drive a modified vehicle on the streets of Alice Springs. Last year's Red CentreNATS drew people from around Australia. We look forward to welcoming people back this year and for the next 4 years, and truly making Alice Springs the home for rev heads from around Australia.
4 more years, let's go. 4 more years, guys.
RCN08 entries are on sale now, so make sure you get online, redcentrenats.com.au. We want to say a massive thank you to everybody that's involved in Red CentreNATS. It's been a tough 18 months, and it was great to get an event like this off. That's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again. Mad.
You have to be here to feel it. It really brings tears to your eyes. It's just that good.
People, the cruising, the town's great. We have a great time.
What's in the cars we're scared?
I love the cars.
event total pretty much, eh? It's amazing.
The Red CentreNATS Grand Champion.